Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Journal series. Oh, wait a minute. No, I have mission rewards to be claims. I didn't really get all that far. I came close on the candy mission, too. Oh, well. I didn't quite do a whole lot. I played a much more passive game this last week, as I have been the last couple weeks. It's been difficult for me to really keep up with the game during the day. As you can see by the number of times cooked there in the mission reward. I'll be honest, lately I've been a more casual player, but not at the same time, because I have the knowledge of, like, a really intense hardcore min-maxer, so, like, I've become a really intense min-maxer that doesn't check the app that often. But anyway. We did build up the 55% area bonus at Green Grass Expert now. So we are going to come back to Expert mode this week as well. That is the goal. And then I don't know what the plans are for next week yet, because next week's going to look different since Amber Canyon comes out. We definitely don't want to go Expert mode, because we'll probably be migrating away from it to go to Amber Canyon. So we'll probably go to one of the other islands. We have Freedom next week. During this event, this site will have the same event-exclusive appearance. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, we're going here. And we're only going to be checking it out once. We're not going to be re-rolling, although we actually have a little bit of flexibility that re-rolling might not actually be bad anymore because of Amber Canyon. It might not waste the area bonus. Ooh, there's a Pumpkaboo Pumpkin back there. Now, we knew there was going to be Ghost. That was guaranteed. And now we know Waterberry and Rockberry. So, I could start throwing a team together here. And it is the berry effect. Now, I did theorize, if anybody got something other than this, let me know, because I theorized that this was going to be guaranteed, because the other ones are already boosted by the event. We know that their main skill triggers are likely to happen more often if ghost types because of the Halloween event, and the same with the ingredient boost. So I theorized that the berry boost was going to be guaranteed. Based off my own data, thus far, that's proving to be true. But I'm only a single count. That could just be 1 in 3 odds. Random chance. Anyway, I tried putting together a team before to prep something in advance, but without knowing the other favorite berries of the meal type, it's just too difficult to really do that. So, we're going to try something out. We pretty much know this much. I also could try to run Swalot, but I do want to take advantage of the candy boost, which means I actually want to be making sure that I get the full spawns. Which means we don't really want to be pushing shards right now. We want to be pushing strength, at least for the first couple days of the week until we get to a point where we get 8 spawns. Which means we definitely want for Alligator. I don't have a fantastic Banette or Mimikyu for berries, although they would go crazy this week. Okay, there we go. So if I want to actually stick to a meal and, like, reliably make said meal, what Pokemon do I want to try and run? Now here's something interesting. I do have ingredients that... Oh wait, I was told that the meal thing is fixed. That they had it working. Yes, thank goodness. Okay. Good. They fixed it. Okay. That was messed up for some time. I intend to run a good camp ticket this week. In fact, I'm going to activate that right now before I really forget, because it'll be nice to get extra candy. And I have plenty of good camp tickets for now. So there we go. Okay. Calculator. This video is going to be sitting in Random X for a little bit, but, I don't know what meal we're making. Oh yeah, I did want to see what ingredients I've stockpiled, because I did let the ingredients slowly build up last week, and of just whatever I was getting from the Pokemon that I was running. So I may have a random collection of ingredients. So I'm going to plug these in right now, because maybe they'll help us, especially like if I have more of something like the 55 cacao and the 60 pumpkins, or not pumpkins, soybeans. It's a random collection of things, I know. Okay, 29 ginger. I guess I could have prepped this before, but 12 coffee and 52 corn. And 5 pumpkins. 346? No, I have 460. I'm missing something. 56 honey. And 58 milk. There we... What? Oh, not 458 milk. Whoops. Okay. I know you guys can't see this, but there we go. Alright, so I have my ingredient bag logged for the start of the week. Let's see. What meal do we attempt to target here? We could attempt to target this Hidden Power perk up. Otherwise, what are other potential meals? I mean, there are new meals. There's also cut sukiyaki. I don't have something for pumpkins though, because that's the whole point of this week is to get something with pumpkins. I don't think I'm going to be making enough leaks for this, even if I run Quackable, especially since it's off type. Perk up's probably our best bet, just because it's pretty simple. We already are making the mushrooms from Gengar. And, well, we probably want to run... We probably want to not sacrifice for Alligator. For Alligator is going to be huge this week. Yeah, like, look at that. I do want to make sure that my map bonus is set correctly. It's at 55% now, or 60%? I think it was at 60% if I'm right. Master 4 with 3 Pokemon and pretty much no effort. That's crazy. Okay, well, we're looking for tomatoes, soybeans, coffee. Well, I guess I could employ a little bit of team rotation. It'll force me to actually be a bit more active this week if I do that. Like, I could run Vikavolt. And then, do I have something for soybeans? I don't think I have anything for soybeans fully invested yet, is the thing. I have a good soybean Geodude, but I have yet to really, truly invest into him. So, because I've been working on my Golem. My Tyranitar might be the better bet, honestly. He makes enough, even off-type. I just need to make sure he doesn't level up, and that does build up his XP a little bit. I just need to make sure he doesn't get to level 60, which he has the capacity to do so. Once he does so, though, he does become a soybean monster, and he is level 59. He's teetering on the edge. Or, not soybean monster. Bean sausage monster. 39.96. Yeah, that would take 39 nights of sleep to evolve, so I don't think I need to worry about that tonight, or this week. I just need to not use any candy. And he'll be fine for this week. But then we're just lacking the tomato department, which... Then the question is, like, if I wanted to... Theoretically, I could get rid of the Palmite and I'd still be able to make the meal, but it does significantly decrease the amount of berries produced across the week. It's pretty much, do I commit to healer and rotation, or do I give up on myself and just think that I'm not going to rotate the team as much as I want and commit to running Victory Bell instead? Because that's my tomato mon, and it does make enough tomatoes. And then just commit to actually making this, and logging in enough to reliably make this. Well, here's the thing. If I run the Victory Bell and make the Hidden Power perk up, that actually comes to less than just the Gengar, and with the berry boost there, that actually comes to less than what it was. Oh, whoops, no, it is expert mode. And we have Ghost, Water, Rock. Oh, wait a minute. Rock is in there. Golem might actually be the better play for soybeans. I didn't even think about that. Either way, though, if I go with cooking here, and I don't even care about meal, then just by default, running the Gengar and the Feraligatr yields Master 2 at least. I guess that is less weak than the working with the meal. Trying to get the meal here. I don't know. Well, let's see. If I run the Okay, where's that Geodude for soybeans? I want to double check that is my best Geodude for soybeans, really, but... Rock types. Let's see. I got this guy, which I started reinvesting for potatoes. Which is why, another reason why I really don't want to... Another reason why I really don't want to invest one for soybeans, because this is my long-term potato option, because even though I have a million potato options, this guy is really great, and he's shiny. So that's my real goal with potatoes. Onyx, I forgot that I have an Onyx. I could just go super berry focused this week and just forget about meal entirely. Just use my Onyx for the first time. Oh yeah, that's another potato guy. Potatoes. That's a... I guess theoretically, Larvitar and Pupitar are rock types. That'd be funny. Yeah, here's the one that I was talking about, but it doesn't really get any... This is one that'd be so much better if it were flipped. It's still good, even the way it is, being mono with helping bonus and an ingredient finding up nature. But man, if it were flipped, this thing would be the Soybean Master. If I ever get him to level 100, it is the Soybean Master. That's another potato one. I forgot that Sudowoodo has both soybeans and tomatoes. That actually would be, like, perfect for this week. If I wanted to try and overlap, and I had stockpiled. But I think our best bet, if we want to try and get the soybeans, is that Geodude, which I really don't want to invest right now. Up to level 50 to get that helping bonus, but that's where I'd want it to be. So I think the better play is to just be more passive and kind of forget about meal. And just go with general strength. Because I think I can do a lot more with that right now. Now that I don't have the meal prep fully done. So we're just going to trash cooking. And just go to good old-fashioned berry specialists. Onyx. I don't know what level I can get that Onyx to. Although, I'm going to guess that my generalists are actually going to perform better than whatever level I can get the Onyx to. Well, he does have... Because he's also one of those that has Berry Finding S and really nothing else going for him. And if I am to just use all the candies that I have for him... And I would never consider evolving this guy to a Steelix. I have plenty for Old Gold. He'd only be level 47. I can guarantee you that one of my level 60-something Berry Mons, even with the nerf, are going to do better than he is and have helping bonus. So, because yeah, like my Raichu, 99k, and it has helping bonus. That's... it's just not worth it to run the Onyx for me. And I can run Sceptile, who can take advantage of the berry burst a little bit more by producing some of their berries as well. Like, he's also 98k. He's actually level 60 now, so... Yeah, it's definitely not worth it running the Onyx. I think this is more our approach. Get Master 9 with pretty much zero effort. And then think of meals secondary. I guess I can make some sort of meal. I can probably come through with whatever's being made, but I'm not expecting it to reliably make any particular meal. So I'll consider any meal bonus to just be an added bonus here. But to still reach 4.5 million with only 60% area bonus, without really doing any meal prep, I'll consider that a win, reaching Master 9. Could I have pushed further if I had done proper prep? Probably. Oh, also, this isn't even accounting for the fact that event bonus. We have... No, there's no boost on cooking. Wait, default. Ghost types should get a little bit of a boost here. My Gengar should have more of a boost here. Yeah. Okay, Master 10. Master 10 with no effort. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Worth it to not have to rely on my own ability to actually play the game this week. And, yeah. This also lowers our... Well... This also brings about a question. Do we want to... Let's not run the Raichu. Let's also run something that needs more leveling. Maybe we level the Alola Tails we just caught the other day. Because I don't want to use Cresselia because, one, it's at max level, not going to take advantage of the Sleep XP. But the other big reason is because in expert mode, just having that slight nerf makes its healing a bit less reliable than what I'd be looking for. It might yield more strength still, but I want it to be more reliable, is the thing. So, yeah, we're going to leave that behind. What other water-type mons do we have? We could run Suicune. I don't have those seeds to invest that, though, right now. There is Golduck, but my Golduck's very meh. Yeah, I guess it's really just my... Do I just invest the Alolan Ninetales I caught the other day? I'll consider it. Well, because I do want to level it. And it is pretty great. Or do I start working... Yeah, I think it's best to really be working on the Alolan Ninetales out of everything. Where is that? We've done all this and we haven't even reviewed our sleep session review yet. I just realized. I'm really holding you guys out for this one. Yeah, I mean... What would this do if I input it? I'm gonna see where it would get. I know I just did this literally yesterday, but I'm doing it again now. Nope, keep going until you hit 80, because we need 80 for evolution. $53. Okay, let's see where that hits with level 53. Also, I didn't actually add it. It's got help bonus, berry finding S. I would sub-skill seed immediately. I have a sub-skill seed in storage, so I'm just going to add that for now. That's what we'd be looking at for it. 70,000 strength is what it would yield, so it'd be significantly weaker. We only reach Master 9, but we'd be putting Sleep XP on this guy instead of towards the Candy Tracker, which I think that is a bit better. I just don't think it's worth doing the investment now because I want to kind of hold off on the investment until there's a Candy Boost event. Then again, the next Candy Boost event probably isn't till after... Probably till Christmas, honestly, so I'd have to wait like 2 more months, unless they have something else going on in between now and then. But the Candy Boost event would go hard for this guy, because it's basically infinite amount of boosts, and there's the whole, it's practically infinite. It's not actually infinite, it's technically 500 a day instead of 50 a day, but, like, that would go hard on that Alolan Vulpix. Oh, I never fully set the team. So I think I'm going to leave that for now. If you think I should actually run the Alolan Vulpix instead of the Raichu, let me know. But I'm just going to tank the hit on a little bit of XP. And instead run... Well, I guess I don't need to run the Raichu. I can run my Espeon instead. Or run my Espeon, because that's got helping bonus. It is a little bit weaker, but it could use some levels. Well, this is just like me bouncing back and forth all over the place. I'm trying to think of my best generalists. I do have another Sceptile, potentially, that I haven't invested at all. This guy. Another Berry Burst. Or do I have any other ghosts? I could just run some sort of ghost. I could get a boatload of apples. I could actually run the Banette. Which the Banette actually comes out pretty strong, despite only being level 34. I guess I could put some levels into it, since I don't care about its candy as much, and this is like the 1 week where it actually will be decent. Where is it? Where is my other Banette? We'll actually just sort it. That'll take less time. There it is. I could get it to level 46. This would yield 140k. That's actually still reaching the Master 10. So I guess that's the better play. Otherwise, Mimikyu's skill would be boosted by 4, right? Which means this Mimikyu would operate at skill level 6. Right? Because it's boosting... Yeah, it's boosting by 1 because it's the primary berry at Green Grass Expert. And by 3 because it's a ghost type. So this guy would be at skill level 6. Just by existing. Which he's okay. Do I have any other Mimikyus that have skill level up? No, I think that's the only one. So, if I did this with a Mimikyu instead of Banette, I'm just going to duplicate this team here. Oh man, I almost just clicked give. So I do the duplicated team, but I run the Mimikyu instead. It is this one with the skill level up. At level 42 would be where we get. And it would be operating at main skill level 6, which is maximum for Berry Burst. It is weaker than the Banette, so I'd rather go with the Banette. Okay. I think that's what we're going to do this week. This team. Sceptile will really take advantage of having the favorite berry. Palmont for the healing. Banette for berries. Fair Alligator for berries. Gengar for berries. Which is interesting because it's actually an ingredient specialist. But mine is much more berry focused. So, let's do that. I'll put the team on. And then whatever meal we make is whatever meal we make. Gengar is going to lead the pack, though. Good old Cheshire here. We'll put Banette right behind him and level it up. Because I don't really care if I use that during... If I level that now or only on Candy Boost weeks. And we'll do that right away. This is probably the only time I'll ever use a Banette. It's just a very mid Pokemon. It's technically Sleeper's legal, it's so mid. There we go. And that gets us our mission for using 100 candies. What do you know? Okay. Then Gator, because it happened to land favored berries. And then Sceptile, we leave the same, and Palmont. So yeah, that's our team for the week. It took me a while to decide on. I could level this guy a bit more, but he's a... Well... Here's where all my dream shards go, is doing things like this. I don't think that's worth it, though. Maybe just get it to level 64, and then save the rest of the Dream Shards, because then that would take 30 days of sleeping with, and that way he's at least level 64. Gets me a few more XP. Gets me a few more strength this week. A little bit more strength. Sure. I'll eventually make the Dream Shards back. This is how I end up Dream Shard broke so often. Okay. Now that all that contemplation is done, let's gather our mission. Oh boy, a linking cable! That's the most exciting thing that I've gotten in a long time. Okay, we're gonna put out some incenses before I forget for tonight. I guess we could use the Onyx incense, get more candy for Onyx. Let's hop right into our sleep session review. This is like a snoozing graph, I'd say. It is. Snoozing. 9% more snoozing last night. Green Grass Expert snoozing type without pseudo balancing. I mean, that could literally be anything because we're at green grass. A form of green grass. Well, I guess not literally. There are some island exclusives that aren't at green grass, but still. Fire types and electric types. I'm happy to see all the Cyndaquils. Typhlosion is one that... I have a good one, but it's not great. Well, it's not Giga. That's the thing. If I could catch one with Berry Finance Help bonus, I would definitely be willing to pivot. Nothing is hungry. Wow, that sucks. I'm gonna leave the Muna. God, I really don't care about Musharna. Yes, I have a Cresselia, and yes, they have decent synergy, but, like, ugh. Muna is just so bad. I'd much rather have Xatu now, also. That's another thing. Xatu's a thing now. Okay. We're gonna actually attempt on a second Cyndaquil. Because, like I said, it is one that... I have a good one, but I'd rather... The sooner I can pivot to one that has Berry Finding S helping bonus and start not investing as much in the one that I have been investing in, the happier I'd be. That's for sure. Because I don't want to put too many resources into the one that I'm currently using, because it's just not that... I feel like without Berry Finding S help bonus, it is worthwhile to invest in a Berry Specialist, don't get me wrong. Because Berry Finding S help bonus, you don't know how long it's going to take. Thank you, Norley. We're always making serious strides around here. But you don't see it even in the long term for a Berry Specialist. I feel like eventually, just in my experience playing it, they eventually feel like they're going to eventually feel like it's rare to use them. It feels like it lacks almost a long-term viability. Long-term. Are they good in the here and now and worth the investment? Absolutely. If they just have speed and a lot... Yeah. Anyway, good nature. Let's speed up energy down. It's got more speed and some skill trigger, but just no Berry Finding S, no helping bonus. And really, what we'd be looking for on a Cyndaquil, since I already have a good one, is we'd be looking for both. Because the one that I have is like Berry Finding S, Help Speed S, and I think Help Speed M at level like 100, that's locking it away to Help Speed S, but then also a speed up nature. So it's pretty good. It's solid. It's carried me at top for a while. But I would like a better one if I can get a Giga one, specifically, if I could. Okay, I got Pokebiscuit. I don't really mind too much that I bought one and didn't use it, because I'm going to eventually use it, is always the thought process with things like that. Okay. Thank you for all the candies today. We're hitting Research Rank 5 with some of you guys as time goes on, which is good to see. But anyway, that is it for today's video. So if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll have a link to join the Discord. You can come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon, sleep, and the like. A huge thank you to all my channel members. It really means a lot to you guys want to show your support financially, despite there being no paid rewards for members. If you too want to become a channel member, then feel free to click that join button down below. And as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.